Hey, hello, how are you? This is a show for everyone else. Instead of going after top 1% of the world, we dedicate this podcast to celebrate the lives of the unsung heroes and self-made artists. Hi there, it's Fei Wu, and I'm the host for this podcast you're listening to called Feisworld. I'm here to make an announcement for a new docuseries mini I'm going to share with you every other week starting Friday, October 12th. We'll be releasing mini episodes in between our regular interview format episodes. Why? It's really fun, and it's been highly requested by many of you, my listeners. Mini episodes are new on Feisworld. They're bite-sized content, generally 10 minutes or less, where I aim to share, reflect, and teach you a few things I learned along the way. For example, how I bootstrapped the Feisworld Docuseries, or the podcast in general, and all the projects that have not only been interesting but transformative for me personally and professionally. Here's a new and an improved version of the minis. In addition to sharing them one at a time and often independent from one another, I have decided to curate mini series where I get to dive deeper into the topics that are really going to help you, from documentary filmmaking to project management for your client work, or by not having a top 20 or top 100 podcast, but can still drive revenue for your business. And we'll include worksheets for many of these episodes so that you can download them right away and begin working on your own project. For each worksheet, you get a clean slate as well as an example from Feisworld. This series you're about to hear is all about how to make your first docuseries. By the way, docuseries is basically an episodic documentary, and the episodes are not more than 15 minutes each, usually. But sometimes you see those on Netflix that's about 22 to 25 minutes as well. I believe the lessons I'm going to share with you extend beyond docuseries, but will also inform your video production projects and perhaps a regular documentary film as well. From budgeting and planning, i.e. pre-production, to production, traveling on the road, to post-production, marketing of the docuseries, and more, I'm going to cover topics through the entire lifecycle of the docuseries filmmaking process. What's also quite exciting is that I'm producing many of these mini episodes in near real time. As of October 15th, 2018, we'll be done with post-production, shooting the docuseries, and starting mid-October, we'll be knee-deep into post-production. And by the way, in case you haven't noticed or you don't know, we are a very small team of just about 5 people, plus a few more we hire on the road to work on different episodes, and depending on the location, the personnel could be different. In addition to what you're about to learn and hear, I want to point out 2 rather very known resources that every filmmaker knows about already. One resource I like very much is called documentary.org. It contains lots of useful information and can be used as your one-stop shop for documentary filmmaking, from planning, budgeting, to applying for funding, finding sponsorship. Another great resource is called PBS. So the easiest way to find that is by Googling PBS space POV. It's a great filmmaker resource online, and in their own words, use POV's free and comprehensive resources to get your project made and seen. Find grant information, public television initiatives, engagement strategists, film festivals, new media funding, and more. But wait, then what is the point of me blogging and recording this episode or this entire mini-series? Because there's no one way to produce a documentary. There are no precise steps or a recipe for success to follow. Even if you find someone who's done just what you're looking for, that's great, but you're going to find out sooner or later that your path isn't going to be the same, which is why making a documentary is so exciting. What attracted me to create this series is that I'm doing this while learning how to do it. It's part teaching and part journaling. Instead of seeking out every last details, we have limited time and budget, so we have to focus on the critical path rather than the shiny objects. I hope this mini-series and all the future ones will inspire you to share your message, Do something you believe in. Even if financial gains don't follow right away, you will learn so much along the way about yourself and those who are around you, who are eager to make a difference just like you. And the first step is often the most difficult, which is to give yourself a chance, the permission to pursue something that may or may not work. There's no easy way to unblock yourself or to feel eternally cheerful or certain. The one thing I can never be more grateful and thankful for is my tribe of mentors and friends who's given me the courage and support to discover my new self. So see you in the first episode of Docuseries Mini 101, which is available right now.